Nationalist strength must unite to build a strong democracy, Tariq Rahman. Enforced disappearances, ordinance approved, maximum punishment is death penalty. India fears losses due to Bangladesh-US agreement. Myanmar requests to send election observers, Dhaka remains silent. Stock market suspends transactions of 5 Islami Bank shares. Case files against Tanzan Tisha over fraud allegations. 8 fighter jets destroyed in India-Pakistan conflict. Trump. A devastating typhoon in the Philippines leaves 140 dead and millions homeless. Chetri not included against Bangladesh, Australian footballer joins team. 2,443 children are named Neymar in Brazil. Hello viewers, this is SM Sharmin Jahan and you're welcome to Daily Sun. Here are today's top 10 news stories. BNP Acting Chairman Tariq Rahman has urged all nationalist supporters to unite in the spirit of November 7th to build a strong democracy. He stressed that protecting national independence and sovereignty is extremely urgent at this moment. In a message issued Thursday on the occasion of the Great National Revolution and Solidarity Day, he extended heartfelt greetings and congratulations to the people of Bangladesh. Referring to November 7, 1975 Sipahi and People's Revolution, he said it was not merely a turning point in the country's history, but the beginning of the emergence of anti-hegemonic nationalist politics. The Advisory Council of the interim government has given final approval to the draft of the Enforced Disappearance Prevention, Remedy and Protection Ordinance 2025. The proposed law includes provisions for severe punishment, including the death penalty, for the crime of enforced disappearance. The draft ordinance was approved at a meeting of the Advisory Council today, presided over by Chief Advisor Professor Muhammad Yunus. The United States is set to export soybeans worth $1 billion to Bangladesh due to agreements between the US and 3 of Bangladesh's top soybean processing companies. India's soybean meal sector fears potential losses. Indian newspaper The Hindu reported this information in a report on Wednesday. The report said that India's exporters have become more concerned as Bangladesh has decided to purchase soybeans from the United States, since Bangladesh is one of the major markets for India's soybeans. Myanmar's military government is preparing to hold general elections next month and has officially requested Bangladesh to send election observers. According to recent diplomatic sources, Myanmar has sent a letter containing such a request to Bangladesh. The junta government of Myanmar plans to legitimize the controlled election by ensuring the participation of foreign observers. Bangladesh, in response to the request, is following a policy of maintaining silence. The Dhaka Stock Exchange DSE has suspended trading of shares of 5 Islami banks undergoing the merger process until further notice. In a notice today, DSE announced the suspension of shares of First Security Islami Bank, Social Islami Bank, Exim Bank, Global Islami Bank, and Union Bank. The reason for the suspension, according to DSE, is that under Section 15 of the Bank Resolution Ordinance 2025, these banks have been declared non-operational from November. A case has been filed in the Dhaka Metropolitan Magistrate Court against popular actress Tanzan Nahar Tisha on charges of fraud and breach of trust involving saris. On Wednesday, MD Aminul Islam, an executive of Apunir Fashion, filed a case. The court has directed the DB police to investigate the allegation and submit a report by February 18. According to the case statement, Tisha took saris worth 28,800 taka from Apunir for page promotion but did not carry out the promotion. US President Donald Trump once again commented on the military conflict between India and Pakistan. This time, he claimed that 8 fighter jets were shot down in that conflict. On Wednesday at the American Business Forum in Miami, Trump said, "I have ended 8 wars in 8 months, including Kosovo, Serbia, Congo, Rwanda, and Pakistan, India. In the India-Pakistan conflict, 7 aircrafts were destroyed and the 8th was severely damaged. That is, a total of 8 aircrafts were shot down." On Tuesday, the death toll from Typhoon Kalmegi in the central Philippines climbed to 140. So far, 75 people remain missing and 17 others have been injured. Hundreds of thousands have lost their homes. Kalmegi was one of the most powerful typhoons to hit the Philippines this year. Several sites on Cebu, the country's most populous island, have been completely flooded. Amongst the dead are 6 crew members of a military helicopter that crashed on Mindanao Island while delivering relief supplies. However, the Philippine government fears that the death toll may rise further. In the AFC Asian Cup final round qualifying match against Bangladesh in the Asian Cup qualifiers, the match will be held on November 18 at the National Stadium in Dhaka. In the announced 23-member preliminary squad, Sunil Chetri has not been included. Head coach Khalid Jamil has relied on new generation footballers. However, ahead of the Bangladesh match, he is set to include former Australian winger Ryan Williams in the team. Eat football, drink football, sleep football. Brazil seems to be living the example of the same. In the country, children are even named after their favorite football stars. Such is the case in 5-time world champion Brazil, where 2,443 people are officially registered with the name Neymar, including 50 women. On Tuesday, Brazil's Institute of Geography and Statistics, IBGE, released a list highlighting the most popular names in the country based on the latest census. That's all for today. Thank you for staying with us, and you can subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Facebook. Have a good night.